It's in the game.
I want to come back to the question you asked me this morning. Who's my pick to win the finals? I really think you know the answer to that question. You know my answer.
I think I do, but I want to hear you say it out loud.
I think now that he's won the conference finals, the one is carrying it all the way to the finish line and will win the championship.
Look, I don't disagree that his performance has been noteworthy.
Noteworthy?
Yeah,
that's very diplomatic of you.
There is a chance, a slim chance, that he can get it done, but I'm not ready to commit to a prediction yet.
That's fine. It's even fair. I'll make sure to remind you of that when you come back in a few months talking about that was your prediction all along. We'll see then.
Without a crystal ball, Stephen A., I just don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, I'm making my prediction now. He's winning the finals.
From the back porch, back there with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Pistons delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Trail Blazers. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
And then there were 2. Time to kick off the NBA Finals here on EA Sports. Game 1 just about set to go. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pistons as they enter play. They're rested. They're ready to go. And they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Shot by McCollum won't go. To Rose. Griffin. To Drummond. Count the basket at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
McCollum. To Lillard. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive...
To Griffin. Fires the 3, hits the trifecta.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Portland has the ball. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Drummond. And a nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Andre Drummond snatching it out of the air. McCollum picked up by Derrick Rose. To Drummond. Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
McCollum with the basketball, trailing by 4. Dame rises. Shot by Lillard, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Griffin. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up. For a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 68%. Whoops, that won't go. Cashes in for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Down low for Griffin. Trying to cash in. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Match up.
Down to Griffin.
Double team.
Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hood. Down low Nurkic. Won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Take stock of the floor. It's Lillard for 2. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
To Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority.
The energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
D has got it. Damian Lillard. He's 3 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Jackson. Able to convert inside. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Hood to Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
It's Detroit's ball. To Reggie Jackson. Has a chance, cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Hood to Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Deep three at the buzzer. Three at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Jackson. He was hacked. They let it go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
McCollum into the front court. Down a bundle. Down to Labissiere. And look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Pistons have it. To Griffin. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Not that time. Shot for Collins, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big. Screen coming. McCollum shot off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And the 2 for Blake Griffin.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Layup goes down. Well done.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To McCollum. Blake Griffin swats it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. C.J. McCollum misfires. It's no good. To Griffin. Here comes the screen. Off the assist.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Whoa! What a finish! Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Jackson with it. His guys holding the big lead. From long range. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
It's Portland ball. McCollum converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
I got ball. Pick up.
To Jackson. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Reggie Jackson. For three. And it's a Blazer rebound. Trailblazers with the basketball. McCollum to the basket, but he's unable to finish. C.J. McCollum, now 3 for 9.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Pistons were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. The Trailblazers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Assists.
What you see on screen is how this team was able to gain its competitive advantage, doing what's necessary for the lead. I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Cole.
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Here comes the screen. To Drummond. Slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Drummond. Scores from the post.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
McCollum to Lillard. McCollum against the former MVP. To Lillard. That's a 24-second violation. To Rose. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Well contested. Lillard picked up by Derrick Rose. To McCollum. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. McCollum with the shot. No good. Fires the three. Shakes free and hits.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Lillard. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Jumper's good.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Portland's got it. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Griffin to Drummond. Nice pass to get things going.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Me and you. Come on, help get me over. To Rose. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block. McCollum to Rodney Hood. Nurkic rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Screen coming. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Portland has the ball. McCollum. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lobs it up. A pass stolen by Portland. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
Initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Rodney Hood. Zaza Pachulia with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Trailblazers take over to McCollum. Won't go down. Runner here won't go. Jackson with it. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Reggie Jackson. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the shot.
Slam down. Yusuf Nurkic cleans it up. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down with the Pistons way out in front. Yusuf Nurkic tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Not that time. To Ken Bazemore. Has a look. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Tough make through traffic.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Goes to the right side. Rebound to Detroit. To Rose. Down low for Griffin. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Here comes the screen. Throws it up. It's Portland ball. Bazemore, defended by Derrick Rose. Hood to Ken Bazemore. Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Driving right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Detroit Pistons. The Trailblazers seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Check out the leading scores for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Assists.
The Detroit Pistons showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was gold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Hey, it's Coach Johnny from Handle Life. The one filled it up last night, getting bucket after bucket after bucket. Let's check it out. Highlights. That's not just talent. Scoring like that takes a lot of practice. Coach dribbled too much, and I'm out.
I got like me this right in money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, get free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me.
EA Sports. It's in the game.